Adventure. Scoring is now open, judgeszone.com. Let's go ahead and lock in those scores.
He gets the Monster Jam donut going. We can count the revolutions here, maybe on the Super Bowl boot to the actual replay. He's round and round and round. Get those scores locked in there for Jim Kohler and Avenger. 3 seconds left there at judgeszone.com. Locked in. Your score for Avenger is. You gave him a 7.073. Our 5th driver up is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
Judging Zone is now open. Head to judgeszone.com right now and let's lock in those scores.
2 solid attempts here for Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. That second one, the popper back into the moonwalk. Moonwalks it pretty far back too as well. Time to see what you are going to score him at using judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat Mayhem 7.837. Your score for El Toro Loco is 8.849. We've got a new leader, El Toro Loco. Take a look at that replay brought to you by the original Super Glue. Armando Castro, El Toro Loco now takes the lead here in our Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Avenger, Vendetta, and Megalodon. And on deck, we've got Zombie, Axe, Thunder Wars, Classroom Crusher, Gravedigger, Lucas Stabilizer, and Jurassic Attack. Get those 7B arms moving for Barnabas Sour, Zombie!
You start to breathe.
Head to that judgeszone.com and lock in those scores. 20 seconds.
Barney Sauer tries to reach for the moon here tonight. The big sky wheelie. Get those scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. Let's take a look at that replay. We kick things off here with the slap wheelie as his first attempt. And then look at that, the air, the elevation. Barney Sauer zombie. All right, your scores are locked in. Your score to beat El Toro Loco 8.849. Birmingham, your score for zombie is. You gave him an 8.679. Good enough right now for second. Our seventh driver ready to get to the track is Joe Foley.
Let's hear it for Joe Foley in X. Lock in those scores right now, judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds.
Time to get those scores in. Remember, the score to beat right now is El Toro Loco 8.849. We saw the slap wheelie attempt with the double bounce as well. Back into another slap wheelie. You see it right there? He rides it down, and then he sets it back down, slaps it back up. He does it one more time for a nice triple combination move. A great move there for Joe Foley. Scores are locked. Your score, 7.237. On deck, we've got Thunder Roy's Blaster Pressure, Brake Digger, Lucas Stabilizer, and Jurassic Tech. Up next, we got Colt Steven, Thunder Roy's.
Let's lock in those scores. Birmingham, judgeszone.com is the place to go. You have 20 seconds.
He goes for the bicycle attack and gets a little bit of a sidewall there. You can even see some of that dirt on that sidewall. BKT tire not able to save it. It looked like he was about to though. Take a look at the replay there, brought to you by the original Super New to the action replay. There is the bicycle and rides it on the side of the tires. Just kind of skids a little too far. And right there, thought he was going to save it. Scores are locked in. Your score for Thunder Horse is a 6.616.
Well, after the Monster Jam Racing final, Lynn, Cynthia Gauthier, and Lucas Stabilizer went to the back to the pits, and crew chief Wyatt Havens was checking over everything, and they decided to swap out the starter on her truck. So we have a little bit of footage of that we're going to go up there and put it up on the video board for you to see. As you can see, it's all hands on deck, just checking over everything on the Lucas Stabilizer truck. The starter is important because it does exactly what it sounds like. It helps to start the truck. So the starter is a small electrical component that on one side, there's the starter right there, on one side, on the right side, you'll see that there's a little gear that will pop out and it will connect to the flywheel. Then they'll both turn, and that's what turns over the engine to start the motor. It's a super easy swap on the truck, but here's the thing. Last weekend, they ended up swapping out 3 different starters on Lucas Stabilizer, and this weekend, they've already done one. I was talking to Cynthia Gauthier, and she said that her truck has a lot of electrical components in it. It's got a lot of lights, it's got the horn, and she thinks that maybe because those components pull so much power from the truck, it ends up causing a short in other areas, maybe causes some other electrical problems. But no worries, because crew chief Wyatt Havens has everything under control. The starter is swapped out, and the Stabilizer is looking good for the next competition.
Casey, thank you so much for that update here as we're going to continue on here with our next driver, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher.